Saturday. Today is day 6 of day 6 of August. What I'm doing now is someone had given me these old pair of jeans, and I'm thinking about buying some more up at Goodwill. So this is the bottom of the jeans, and I cut the bottom part off like so, and then I opened it up so that the bag is going to be, this is the front and the back of the bag. Okay, so I've just got to, I've got to draw me a pattern out. Or do I need a pattern? I think you do, unless I want to go ahead and cut the lining out at the same time, because this has a flare to it. It comes down to here. Okay, so I'm going to work on that. And it looks like, I was going to say one side is shorter than the other, but it could be if I put it this way. Still a little off. That's all right. I'm going to cut, I think I'll cut this, no, I think I'll leave that. Okay, so that's going to be, that is the beginning of one of those gypsy hobo bags. So that's then going to take this part of the jean. Now this is where the knee was, so it's very thin. I might be able to work with that. I don't know yet. This is all new for me, but I want to do something. I'm going to pull the pocket up. There we go. And then what I'll probably do here, because I want to keep the pocket in the back, which goes down to about here. Let's see. It's just a wrinkle. So I think I'm going to cut it. I want to keep the pockets and the loops in this pocket in the back, as you can see. So I want to make sure I feel it here. So I probably will go just with the, here, right below. Okay, now I'm having a problem here. Well, maybe I'll just cut across here. You got to go with something here. I think I'll just go like straight across this way. Cut this piece. Okay. And I'll go over here, cut this piece. Now this will become open, just not right now. Let me get this piece cut. This whole table was full. I had to clean it all off so that I could get me some space. Things I gotta do, things I want to do. So we just spread this out, nice and smooth. Is there a pocket on the back? Yep, there's a pocket. Good, 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 good. And let's see, we measured here to about here, so we'll cut it right here. Okay. Now, I have these two pieces, and if I wanted, and which I think I'll do, is cut up the seam here, and we'll open this one out. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but there is a, oh gosh, I gotta get her name together, that I've been watching. I watched her last night for a couple hours. So that would have to be, we'll have to trim that so that it's a nice, more of a rectangle or square. Anyway, I'll get her name for you. I'll put in this description. And also, I wanted to let people know that my email address is in the description if you ever need it. Because I know someone asked that they wish they had my email address. And I always have my email address in there, in the description. Okay, so here's the second piece. So probably what we'll do, oh, I left that seam in there, didn't I? Oh, that's all right. Might match up the seam. No, because it's this way. Okay, here we go. I might clean off these seams on the sides. But I'll take a ruler and I'll square this off. That shouldn't be hard to do, so maybe we'll see what we can do with that one. Okay, so we got this part of the, now we're going to go through. I'm going to cut through here. Okay, so now we've got an opening here. I'll probably end up squaring this off. So we're going to keep the pockets here and here. And sometimes people cut this part off, you know, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave everything here. The zipper is a nice zipper. It's not one of these kind that pull apart. It's a Levi boot cup. It's a Levi boot cut pants. So I'll get this all even out through here. I guess that goes up like that. Because this will have to be even. I don't want to. So then I'll just have to even this out and cut this. But then I want to keep my, oh yeah, I got plenty of room. Okay. So, I just, and then I found an old pair of black pants of mine, and I thought that what I'll do is cut, because this will make a nice bag too, a nice soft bag. So there's all kinds of stuff you can do. I'm not going to mess with that yet until I get to see what I'm going to do with my trousers. These trousers. And you do once you get this the way you want it. And I do think I will cut I'm going to leave the you know, the fringe and everything on the bottom. Well, because I'm going to be sewing this together anyway. Or maybe I will cut the fringe off. I will cut this off. I have to cut this off. Yeah, because this will be going up like this. So, yeah. So we might as well go ahead and cut that off. We're going to cut this huge seam off here. Don't ask me how I did this, but my webcam is on my top of my thing here, and I just moved it down and said, oh, look at this. You can see my hands. I'm not very good. I am good at it, but I don't consciously measure everything that I do. So we take that off, and now we've got to take this off. It's more fun playing it by ear, I think. But this is where we're going to use a lot of the stuff that I got at Goodwill, some other stuff. I've ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon. Some of it's supposed to come today to help me with the little purses that I bought. but like glue, 7,000 glue. I'm going to save these for later. And then I'm going to do this decoupage stuff. What else did I get? All kinds of goodies for working tools. There we go. Now we'll use these later. We don't throw anything away. We'll use all of this. Okay. Well, I think this is a good size. It flares out a little bit. And when you do these, you do one side at a time when you're doing your decorating and stuff like that. Now, here's what I learned. I guess I could raise this up. Let me just raise this up a little bit so you can see my little chubby face. Okay, here we go. What I learned is that when you're doing these, you pick your colors, like pick 3 colors. Now this is blue, so my major color will be blue, and then that would be 60% of the bag. Then 30% of the bag would be a secondary color, and then that would be 30%, and then 10% the third color. So if we do blue, I haven't really picked my colors yet because I haven't gone through my stuff, what I've got. I have decided, wait a minute, let me see if I can throw some away. Here we go. I have decided this is that like jean cotton stuff, but if you take it, now I don't know if I can do it, if this is going to work, but let's try it. They say if you to fringe it, so you go and you just cut. I can't do it very well. Cut into it a little bit, and it'll fringe. It will fringe. Oh, I'm sorry. I left the phone on. I left the TV on, and I was watching a movie. I don't think it's French. I think it's German. I'm not sure. But they talk real fast, and I can't catch any of the words. But I read it, and it's a good story. I did watch. Now, what was that story that I watched? I was going to be sure to tell you guys. It was. I think it was called 13 something. 13 boys or 13 boys, I think, and it's about the kids down in some country, Spain. It was Spain, and they went down into this cabin, and the cabin fell in and trapped way into it with, and then the monsoon rains came. They got in the cabin. It's full of water, and then it's about all these people from all over the world coming together, and one of them is Colin Flirt. Oh, I'm having a fibro day, guys. I can't talk. The other one was Vigaroa, whatever his name is. Oh yeah, see, and you could probably cut it in half. Anyway, this is just a piece, but anyway, it was a really good movie. I think you should watch it on how they work together. People from all over, how they work together to get these 13 boys out of that cave, and they did. Just to let you know, it's all right. It was major news, but anyway, I just thought you should watch it. I think I watched it on. I think it was either Netflix or Hulu. I think it was Netflix. Oh, so that's going to be pretty cool. See, all cool stuff. Oh, probably could just tear it like this. Oh yeah, baby. So anyway, it was a very good movie. I really enjoyed it. A little Spanish, real Spanish, and and oh no, they were in Taiwan. What am I talking about? They were in Thailand or um, Cambodia. I don't know, one of those countries over there. What am I saying Spain for? Yeah, it was over there in Thailand or one of those countries. Hung Lo, Poo Poo, Da Nang. That's where my brother was when he was wounded in the Vietnam War. They took him to Da Nang. And he was in Chulai. See, those names I remember because my brother was in the Marines. He was a Marine. So anyway, we got a nice background. Music for your ears. God, I don't understand the words, but I hope YouTube doesn't get on my ass. But that's all right. So anyway, the mail came today, and I wanted to show you something. Oh my gosh, did I bring it in with me? If I didn't, I meant to, but I don't want anything to happen to it. Wait a minute, I'll get it. I'll get that, and then I won't keep you any longer. But anyway, I just want to show you the beginning process of what I'm doing. And then you'll see what happens as we go along, because this is not something that's going to take 15 minutes, if you know what I mean. All right, hold on. I'm going to put you on pause, and let me go get that. I got to show you this card. Okay, I got it. Now, if you remember, you remember the totes that I did for Amy? They were squares that her mother had done, quilted, and then I put them on totes. I made totes out of them. Well, today in the mail, I get this beautiful card, and it looks like Amy is just, she tats. She does beautiful tatting. When she was here in October of last year, and she would just sit there and just tat away. And I don't know how she knew what she was doing, but she knew what she was doing. But anyway, I get this card in the mail. Will you look at that? It's all done by hand. She made this card. Isn't that adorable? Well, I'm going to put this in a frame. I have a board over here that I've got cards and stuff that I have saved over the years. And I love this. I might put it on the board, right? But inside it says, "Thank you for making the bags for us." And it's her sisters, Julie, Holly, Robin, Sally, and Amy. They each said a little something, thanking me for the bags. And I just started crying. It was just so sweet. I just thought it was just adorable. Thank you so much to all you girls. And she sent me some pictures, and I don't know if they're on this. I don't know how they keep. Well, anyway, it's the 5 girls, and they're sitting there holding the bags, and they pick their own bags and stuff. So I just thought this was just absolutely adorable. But look at the work on that. Oh, Amy, this is just beautiful. It's made with real thin thin thread. I don't know how she did it, but it is just, I mean, it is just adorable. And I love it. Let me see if I could get me out of the picture. There we go. Maybe they'll put it up as a picture that I can use as my entry picture. I just love it. So anyway, thank you, Amy, so much. This meant so much to me. And I want to say, I have been reading all these beautiful comments that you've been, and emails that you guys have written me. And I can't tell you that I feel like I could just reach out and grab you and hug you, and that we've been in the same situation. I'm telling your story, and you're identifying with our illness. And it has just been unbelievable. My glasses keep falling, and I'm sorry. But it's just been really unbelievable. The comments. It just blows my mind. It really does. And thank you so much. And I hope that I have given food for thought to other people that have loved ones that are dealing with fibromyalgia. And it's really funny because, I told you in that first episode of fibromyalgia that I have a cousin with fibro. Well, she called yesterday. Now, she started out having, she had IBS, has IBS, but now she's got a Crohn's disease. So she's having a tough time. Now, she's only 58, I think, 58 years old. So she's a young girl, and she's really having a tough time, a really tough time. But we call each other once in a while. We try to keep in touch with each other, and we sort of vent, do a lot of venting, which is good. It's nice to have somebody you can vent with. And her name is Vicki, and she lives in Northern Virginia. She grew up there like I did. Her mom and dad have now passed away, but she lives in, I think, Front Royal, which is right outside of the DC area. So yeah, so I do have a cousin. Hey, my father was next to the youngest. Yeah, of, I don't know, 5 or 6 kids. I really don't know. My father and his baby sister. When my dad was 6 and his sister was 3, they were taken to an orphanage, the orphanage there in Raleigh, North Carolina, and were left there. I don't think the mother ever came back for them. And there was some animosity there between my aunt and the family and all that good stuff. So my dad went to like a foster home in Mount Airy, North Carolina. And my aunt was adopted, and she lived in Raleigh, and my uncle worked for the railroad, and her oldest son worked for the railroad too. So anyway, they never did come back after them. So, boy, is that a story. I mean, a big story. There are so many things that, and I want to say one more thing. Someone made a comment that I maybe didn't like country folk. Well, I am a country folk. I grew up at my grandmother's. I put in tobacco. I worked in tobacco when I was in my teens. Hey, I'm about as much of a farmer or a country folk as you can get. But I was raised then. Then when I was 7 or 8, went to Virginia, and that's where I spent all my years until I was 58. So I like all kinds of people. I can't think of anybody that I might. There's no one I hate. I like everybody. Try to like everybody. I might not like their ways, but as a person, I like them. So anyway, people are interesting. I mean, my gosh, we're made up of so many people in this world. So I like everybody, and but I love. Thank you so much, you guys. I've gone through them and I've read them several times, and you probably say, well, yeah, she doesn't comment. She doesn't write a big note back. Well, I this is my way of writing to you. I I have trouble sitting there and typing those little numbers into those comments and stuff like that, or sitting here for long periods of time. So I give you a heart that lets you know that I read it, and then I thank you here. This is my mouthpiece to you. I feel like an Indian. This is my mouthpiece to you. We did think there was some Cherokee Indian in us, but I think my brother did the ancestral thing or whatever it is, and it didn't. It didn't. But I am going to do that. I've decided I'm going to do that. I got to order a kit or something, but I want to do it just in case I'm not part of it. I feel like I might not be a part of this family. Maybe I have a different dad or a different mom or something. No, I doubt it. We all look alike, basically. But anyway, I just want to thank you very much. I have really enjoyed reading them, and I feel for each one of you because I've been through it. And you're going, you see my kitty cat up there, up here? I made that for Nifra. I don't even know if she's seen it yet. So anyway, I don't know. I was in there watching that movie in German or whatever it is. It's a good movie, but it's on PBS. I don't know why PBS can't do English speaking movies. So I decided to come in here and play a little bit and start gathering up. In this type of thing I'm doing. You you need to gather up all your stuff and sort of figure out how you want to design it and all that stuff. And I think that's the part I'm looking forward to is designing these gypsy hobo bags. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. And they do use yarn. This lady used yarn and a lot of things. So I've got to look through all my stuff and see how I want to start embracing this. And everything is sewn on. So that I really like. And that's because it makes it a better quality bag when you use a cloth bag. Now, when I am going to work on those ones I got at Goodwill, I'm going to be using that glue and decoupage and all that good stuff. So that's another story. All right, so I'm going to let you go. Maybe if I put a little lime green into the blue. What do you think? Yeah, a little lime green. I was just looking at this. Yep. All right, darlings. Thank you so much for cluing in. I hope you have a great weekend. I know you'll see me tomorrow. Oh, dear Lord. Give me strength. And we'll see how far I got on this. I just want to relax. I'm going to go fix me something. Some tea, I think, because I'm very thirsty. And then I'll come in here. The clouds are starting to roll in. I did hear thunder a little while ago, but it hasn't hit us yet. So keep your fingers crossed. All right, darlings. I will talk to you. Have a great weekend. Yes, I have the same outfit as I had on yesterday. I wear my little dresses a couple days, as long as I don't, mess them up. I didn't wear this all day yesterday, but not until I did the video. Okay. Nope.
No more naps. I took a nap already. I'm not napping no more. Bye, everybody. See you later. Well, I paused it instead of cutting it off. Oh my God. I am losing my mind. I lost it a long time ago, but it's really bad. Keep hooking, everybody. Ooh, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you tomorrow. I have something to tell you tomorrow.